is MB2.
You can see real time what's happening. So if you go in your sites.google.com, so I have a website. This is just dummy, I just created, right? So I click there. I went there. And then now if I go to the analytics, right? It shows this right now I'm one user using. So when I navigate, right? When I navigate on this side, if I say I went to family blog. This is not my real blog. So if you notice here, a few minutes later it will show that where I am. You can see here, shows that right there. I don't know if you can see. So it says that I'm on that side. So it is real time. So when you guys are using any website, be cognizant about that. Somebody is watching you. Any click you do, anything you do on any website, whatever you do is being watched. Warning you.
So credit card information also is watched?
What?
Credit card information is also watched?
This is secured.
What the purpose of the credit card and PHA or other information? That's why, that's another good question, but like, that's why this use this HTTPS, right? Like those are everything, all that kind of information goes secure and encrypted. So whenever an audit or anything of that sort happens, capture cookies or some kind of information, but the URL, your header, your request and response, it's always going. You cannot stop that. There is something going in the wire that you cannot stop. So if I go incognito and try this, still I can know that the Google Analytics is triggered and then people are, they can know.
Yeah, but you can also always do VPN and all. You can always sign, like they won't track your IP address.
Google does not track IP address, but there are a couple companies which can track. Google does not track IP address.
But even if they track, what I'm saying is if you route yourself to a VPN server, they won't get your IP address. So you could be living in Colombia.
Because you are going through the network. So network is going to mask and then it gives internal IP address.
People do that all the time.
So you mean to say online shopping is not safe?
I didn't say that. I said you got to be careful, you got to think when you click something, don't go crazy and then do things thinking that nobody is watching, you are in a closed room. You are in a closed room, but the whole world is watching you. That's what I meant. But I never said that don't go and don't use that. You cannot survive without using your phone and your browser nowadays, right? Like, think about not having a browser or anything, sir. Think about not having Google. Can you guys survive?
Hi. How was your first level? Phase 1.
It was good.
Good?
It was literally everything I'm learning right now.
Easy? Yeah?
75% of it I didn't even know.
That's okay.
But I used my brain.
See, that's really good.
I'm not good at logic, so I don't use my brain. Yeah.
So when do you use your brain? Only for logic? How do you answer the rest of the questions then?
I mean, like, your right brain is your creativity, your left brain is your logic.
part of the brain.
Like 60% of it was just
That's okay. If you keep practicing, next time you'll definitely do better, right? Everyone is doing good? Do you have to take a break? Yes? Only for 5 more minutes? In 5 more minutes we'll be starting the next level, next phase. Right.
but it's multiple choice.
Yes, how was the paper? Hard? That's okay. Sarthak, how did you find it? Medium?
Yeah, there's multiple choice. Yeah. So like it's like
fallacy.
oh yeah, 005. C, misconception.
You are correct. Idealist.
006 and A, enthusiast.
The correct answer is C, a person who has high standards. Autonomy.
007. B, independent.
That is correct. Fitful.
008. A, nervous.
The answer is C, restless.
009. C of the spring.
You are correct. Okay. You don't have to say your badge number this time.
Yeah.
Verna.
I just said.
Okay. Proponent. You are correct. Despicable.
A, vengeful.
You are correct. It's C, contemptible.
No, she said.
She said A.
I said you are not correct. Aghast.
D, impounded.
Into the electrolyzer, and then it's basically shuffling the particles around and shooting it out, oxygen going one direction and hydrogen going the other direction. So you can actually see the bubbles of oxygen going up on this one side and hydrogen going up on the other side. And then it bubbles up through our water supply, and it's collected at the very top, so we have oxygen over here and hydrogen here. And then it gets pushed down into these tubes, and they both get pushed into the fuel cell. Now, what happens with the oxygen? It doesn't, because there's no water coming out of here. So what the oxygen does is actually come out of the electrolyzer, or of the fuel cell. We don't need the oxygen, it's just a byproduct of this process. So it just kind of comes through the fuel cell and goes into the air. And then we have the hydrogen that's actually being used in the fuel cell. We have a platinum membrane in here that is converting the hydrogen into electrical energy, basically. So we're using hydrogen and a fuel cell together to make electrical energy again. And that's what's powering the fan down here.
Where's the water?
Right here. We have to put the water in.
Is I'm just asking, is it possible to make water?
Is it possible to make water?
If you like mix hydrogen and oxygen, you can like make new water?
Yes, yes. So both the oxygen and hydrogen are going into the fuel cell and coming out. The hydrogen is being used to make electricity, but if we had some way of like collecting the oxygen and hydrogen that's coming out of this fuel cell, we could potentially be recreating water as well and making it a completely self-sufficient system. So what can you use a fuel cell in that you use in real life? Yeah. Vans, cars, buses, houses. What? Submarines. There's probably not a lot of solar energy down in the
Electrical devices.
water. Yes, but the thing is you need this tiny little, this one fuel cell here, need this whole thing to power that whole thing. So if you wanted to use fuel cells to power a house, how many do you think you would need? Like a lot, like hundreds, thousands probably. So we're hoping someday that engineers might make fuel cell membranes that are more efficient so that they can be used in more places instead of powering just a little fan at this point.
Do you have a mass production of
I'm sure somebody does do a mass production of fuel cells, but they're very expensive because right now most of the materials used to make fuel cells are very expensive.
like hydrogen
Well, not the hydrogen, but the actual, like you can see the metal in there, like that metal in there is pretty expensive. All right, so I'm going to leave this out for you guys to take a look at closer if you want to. We'll take it out in about 15 minutes. Good question.
Hey guys, so we'll start for senior spelling bee, right? As per the schedule, there's a senior spelling bee class. So, and all the senior spelling bee kids can come to the first 2 rows. Senior spelling bee.
Alright. Starting with zero first. So what this round is my
So the written, it is just a blank sheet with nothing in there, but it has the question number. So Ms. Brown will tell the, where is Ms. Brown? Ms. Brown will tell the question, I mean tell the word, you have to write it. Okay? Do you have any questions? And when you write, please use all caps. Because people who are looking might not understand your handwriting, so you might lose points. If they don't understand, then it's not right. So make sure you write all caps. Yeah, you can skip it. But I would say attempt it because there's no negative. I would recommend write something. It could be completely wrong, it could be completely off, but how off you can go. right? Instead of monkey, you cannot say spider or something, right? It will be at least close. At least we know that okay, you made it. So I'll give you this, and then you'll have like, technically you'll have like 30 seconds for each word, but I know you guys can do faster than that, and better than that, so do your best. And it's the same exercise. Write your first name, last name, your badge number. Badge number is important because score will be assigned based on the badge number. We'll go from right to left. 1, 2, 3, your four. So this is 1.
Oh, okay.
2,
I see.
3.
Okay. Got it.
So we'll go on. So if you have any questions, if you have to repeat the word, you know the drill, right? The spelling it, it's the same drill. Like you saw the movie, you have any? No? But you guys know how the spelling bee works, right? It's the same rules. You can ask what's the part of speech, you can ask what's the origin, you could ask to repeat. You could tell the word and make sure it's the right word that you're thinking. You could ask to use in a sentence. Okay, it's your opportunity. If you don't ask, then you lose. So the first round, the word will be same for everybody. And all of you guys are writing the same word. So make sure you write it correctly. And you're not waiting for somebody to finish it. Okay? We move on. If you are stuck, raise your hand. Probably we can repeat the word.
Okay, first one, mantra. Okay. Mantra. Fourth word, rosette. Rosette. The fifth word is vortex.
Write your name, first name, last name, and your badge number, and then make the another word. Okay? First name, last name, your grade, and your grading badge, you know.
If you look on your badge, it would say JSB, Junior Spelling Bee. Can you look on your badges, please?
Make sure you put that number, not the other number.
If you have in green, there is JSB hyphen and the 3-digit number. That is your badge number. Put all of it on top of your paper. JSB hyphen and the 3-digit number. That's how we know whose paper we are correcting, right?
Fourth word, safeguard. Safeguard.
You guys can ask.
The definition of safeguard is a means of protection against something undesirable. Safeguard. Fifth word, lapse. Lapse. Lapse is run its course. Pass. Yes. Sure. Lapse. The sentence is, the judge allowed the remaining time to lapse before he started the next round. Sixth word, perish. Perish. Yes. The definition of parish is the ecclesiastical unit of area committed to one pastor, collectively, the residents of such area or the members of one church. Parish. Seventh word, vesta. Vesta. The definition is a short wooden hatch. Yes. Vesta. Okay, phase 2, so we have 6 rounds of excitement, and then we'll be done with
Have fun.
phase 2. So since the microphone seems to be a little troubled, then just use your biggest voice because they are going to record your spelling. Okay? I will say the word, then you say it, you spell it, and then you repeat it one more time. So it's like a sandwich. All right, first word, brain.
Brain. Could you please give the definition?
The definition. The portion of the vertebrate central nervous system that constitutes the organ of thought and neural coordination.
Brain. B-R-A-I-N. Brain.
Correct. Pod. Pod.
Can you please give me the definition?
Yes. A number of animals, as seals or whales, closely clustered together, a school. Pod.
Pod. P-O-D.
Correct. Tyrant. 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 that is incorrect. It's T-Y-R-A-N-D. Tyrant. Rupture. Rupture. That is correct. Rupture. Polo. Correct. A word appropriate for yesterday, shamrock. You want to start over? Okay, and say it really loudly. Sorry, so close. S-H-A-M-R-O-C-K. Okay. Flunk. 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 Correct. Your word is property. Property. Correct. Your word is annual. Sorry, that's incorrect. A-N-N-U-A-L. Your word is microwave. Sure. Cook or heat in an oven that penetrates food with very short electromagnetic waves. Microwave. Second letter, can you start from the beginning? Again, I can't hear you. For microwave, yeah, what's the second letter? Okay. So why don't you read the whole thing through again? M-I. Okay, sorry, that is incorrect. It's M-I-C-R-O-W-A-V-E. Your word is fielder. Fielder. Correct? Fielder. Your word is trinket. Trinket.
Trinket. T-R-I-N-K-E-T.
Very good. That's correct. Your word is republic. Republic. is fiddlehead. Fiddlehead. That is correct. Your word is linden. Linden. Correct. Major. Major. That is correct. Your word is moonlighter. Moonlighter. Sorry, what was the end? Correct. Sorry, you probably got it. Your word is thereabouts. I'm trying to say it in the loudest voice possible. Sorry, that's incorrect. It's thereabouts. 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 Your word is chess tree. That is correct. Your word is bunch. Correct. Your word is riding. Sorry, it's incorrect. It's riding.
Riding, it's not riding.
Your word is deprogram. That's correct. Your word is diabetic. Oh, sorry, that is incorrect. It's diabetic. Diabetic. Your word is infrequently. Infrequently.
INFREQUENTLY.
Sorry, that's incorrect. INFREQUENTLY. Your word is officer. Correct. So this is round 3, correct? Round 3. Spartan.
Could you give me the definition?
Sure. A person of great courage and self-discipline.
Spartan. SPARTAN.
Correct. Your word is terrorism. Sorry, that's incorrect. TERRORISM. Your word is hailstones. Hailstones. that is incorrect. It's H-I-L-S-T-O-N-E-S. Gentle. Gentle. The word is immediately. Could you spell it more? Did you catch that? Could you say it again? Sorry, that is incorrect. It's I-M-M-E-D-I-A-T-E-L. Sorry. Your word is sneer. Sneer. Sorry, that's incorrect. It's S-N-E-E-R. Tornado. Tornado. Correct. Your word is piggy. A very young swine. Piggy. Correct. Your word is gag tooth.
T-A-G-T-O-O-T-H.
Correct. Your word is eyeball. Sorry, what was the end? Okay, did you hear that? Okay, could you start from the beginning and say it loudly? Correct. Your word is platelet. 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 Correct? The word is trimming. Trimming.
Trimming. T R I M I N G.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Two M's. T-R-I-M-M-I-N-G. Last word of the round. Check off.
C-H-E-C-K-O-F-F.
Correct. Okay, round 4. Several.
It's a pretty good, commendable score. And he was doing in his 2 years, he studied his graduation and he dropped out because he had so much passion in computer science. He was spending a lot of time in computer science, and he said, I hate with the law, and I don't want to do that. And he quit and he went into the computer science. So before he left Microsoft, right? So not Microsoft, I mean Harvard. Before leaving Harvard, he said that he might come back again to resume his studies, and it's just a short break for him. So that's where his words. In his words, he's saying officially, I'm on a leave of absence. He's such a great man, and in his words, like he and his wife, Melinda Gates, most of you know. So they have a foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and they are the second largest philanthropist in US. You guys know philanthropist mean? What is it?
Someone who gives a billion money to the poor.
Right. So Thank you. That's good. So, in his words, he said that best and brightest of the students shouldn't be denied access to education. So, one of the main motto of NSF is the same thing. Like all the scholarships that we get here by conducting this contest goes to India for the people who want to have higher education but who cannot afford. So that's the main idea of NSF. And another big thing that NSF is passionate about is the volunteers. This is all volunteer driven, and nobody is paid for doing the work here. I'm not paid for doing the NSF. I don't get anything out of this. So this is all volunteer driven. And there are no offices or anything in the United States which have NSF organization as such. Everybody work in their home and then do whatever they can contribute. So, and the goodness is doing good to others, right? You guys agree? So we need to do good to others. So then be the best you can be. So if you look at the figures, right, everything, this morning I was talking about data, how important data is. I don't know, some parents were here, so I was talking about what is data, how the data is, why is data important. So when we look back the numbers from the past years, we had like 155,000 contestants in the United States till last year, end of last year. But all that converts to the scholarships, right? There are 20,000 scholarships which were given until last year to the people in India. Last year alone it was given like 2,400 scholarships. So another belief NSF has is like every child is a winner. I keep telling this all the time in my emails and communication. So some people are like very delicate. They think that I didn't win anything, I didn't do good. But as far as they are here today, I assume during the spelling bee contest they are hearing the other friends tell the words or spell it out. So that itself is a lot that they learn today. Like, I assume like if you're just sitting here watching other people do, you learn something. You know how to spell a word or learn. Probably I bet at least you guys learned at least one new word today. So that itself adds a lot of value. So I would encourage people to join, like at least try it out. Nothing is going to hurt. And at the same time you're helping other people. So there's an analogy there, like it says like if it's a four-legged chair, three of the legs are like mother, father, and teacher, and NSF is like another fourth leg, which is like doing ordinary things, doing an extraordinary things. And NSF provides an atmosphere, like it provides a competitive atmosphere. It also gives a motivation, and it brings the best among the kids. You guys believe?
Yes.
So these are the 92 chapters currently in the United States, and slowly I think it will increase. This is over the period of 28 years. And recently, actually, Augusta, you guys know Augusta, right, in Atlanta, which is close by. People from Augusta used to come here for the contest, but this year they started their own chapter. So because they think there are a lot of people there who can stay locally and then do. So it's growing. Like as you can see, it grows. And like I said, this is all volunteer driven. It's not like somebody is forcing you to do. One other thing, I think since you guys are all registered and your parents get lots of emails about the spelling bees, about the orientation of the bees, and info sessions and structured learning program. And I think nowadays in the schools also, if I'm not mistaken, in Richland, one in Richland, two counties, at least in Columbia, people in Columbia, they have the structured learning program. some of the schools have, at least in the Dent my daughter was, they have this PLP, personalized learning plan. So it's a similar concept they're trying to do in here. They want to help. And also the orientation and info sessions are not done by a regular person like me or you, but like these are the people who won in the competitions which are at the top level. It's like, I'll show some of the attestations. So online workshops. How many of you have attended the online workshops? None of us. So I did attend the spelling bee workshop. I'll tell you my experience of it. The spelling bee workshop was conducted by Mr. Medley Shivshankar. Both of his daughters were the script spelling bee winners for the year before and 2 years before. Manya Shivshankar and Kavya Shivshankar. You guys might have heard their names, right? So they both, and his father is a very good coach. He actually professionally teaches kids for the spelling bee. He is an ardent admirer for NSF, and he dedicates his time teaching NSF kids. You will not get an opportunity if you pay lots of money also. If you're really interested in spelling bee and want to go learn, you will not find a person to learn. You have a question?
Are we going to have geography being here?
No, I don't know. We will see if we have a lot of people asking for it. Probably we can. But we'll think about it. So Mr. Shivshankar, the people like that, you don't define them. You don't find them. But if they are teaching you, you need to take advantage of it. This is the platform where you can take advantage of learning. If somebody is teaching you, you don't get if you pay money also. So you need that kind of people. You cannot lose opportunity. And online coaching is also in like different areas, like I talked about it. So how do we measure all this data? How do we know that okay, this is NSF, okay, this is good. But how do we?
Do you guys want to play Kahoot? You need to be quiet so you can listen what he's saying.
Quiet, please. Okay, so for this Kahoot, the first winner will get the virtual reality challenge.
What if you're on
and this is going to be a difficult question. So all the questions are like, there are 10 questions.
Mic leda.
Guys, the questions are, there is each question from each category. Math, English, technology, science. I didn't miss out any field. I just want to make sure it's area. The physics. I think I covered most of the areas that I can think of. So all the 10 questions are diversified. Okay? You guys ready?
For anyone who hasn't played this before,
So it's important that you put your name correctly. If somebody gets and then if they win, I'll take that home. The prize will, nobody will get the prize.
so for anyone who hasn't played this before, you go to
Kahoot.it. So it's Kahoot and then .it.
Just on your
And
phone.
it'll ask for your game pin, Daddy. So you put in that game pin and then you type in a name. Okay?
Anyone can play
So,
this. Even
is
parents.
everybody in?
Parents can
Yep.
do too.
If you have another phone that your kid has not stolen yet, you can use that phone to log in and do it.
Yeah, anyone can play.
Sorry.
So you pick whichever answer choice it is.
You cannot see on the side.
Yeah, there's also TVs on the side. You can't see.
There are monitors all over. You can watch those.
Okay, time's up. You got it right.
No cell phone.
Next up, you got. That was a hard question. Who is SS Destroy? That's you guys? Good job.
Mom of who?
So this is a fill in the blank. So you fill in the question marks with the right answer. Oh my gosh, one person got it right. Who got it? Oh my gosh, good job.
So I think when I did to see, it is per second. It is per second.
Yeah, so this isn't just based on accuracy, it's also based on time. So you have to be fast and correct.
Question and answer.
Oh yeah, I know. Just to say. Okay. Who's that? That's you guys. Good job.
So these are the last names. I didn't do the first names on purpose. And one other
That was a maturity.
like in NSF presentation, I was showing like a lot of things. These are the last names. And like every year when I do the NSF flyer, I usually use the pictures of the people in the NSF script spelling bee competition winners. Next year I'm planning to see if I can take the pictures of our own kids and put it. But before I put them on the flyer, I'll ask the parents. But that would be very nice. So one of the winners, maybe the top 4th or 5th winner, we'll pick their picture and we'll put it on the flyer. How about that?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Whoever wins. Wait, whoever
The Kahoot. Yeah. Or we'll do the top winner of the Kahoot. We'll put it in the flyer this coming year.